message and some SRT at the very end, guys. For those of you who do not know what SRT is, please stay tuned to the end and I will respond or answer any questions that you guys happen to have. Okay, and you also get an example of that. Okay, let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm just preparing. I already prepared my pendulum for the ending, or if I have any questions going on in the middle. Let's see. Father in heaven, spirit guides. Oop, I didn't get to pray. I did my other prayer, but I didn't do this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Father in heaven, spirit guide, show me clearly. What is it that you want to tell the collective today? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Whoop. What do we got? What do we got? We got not seeing the truth, refusing to see the truth, covering your eyes to the truth. I was just having a conversation about this today, about parallel universes happening all at the same time and we don't even see it. Whoa, okay, hold on a second. What is this? What are we or they or the collective, whoever this message is for, what truth are they reluctant to see, Spirit? Hold on a second. We got a whole bunch of cards that came out here. So, reluctant to see, feeling foolish that maybe you didn't judge a situation the way you thought it was supposed to be judged, thinking that it was going to fulfill you emotionally, because maybe there was a lot of love here. Maybe there was a lot of wish fulfillment. Maybe there was a lot of happiness. Maybe there was a lot of gatherings. And maybe you thought this was it. This was the beginning of something amazing. But there's something that you don't want to see. There's something that's keeping you blinded. What is keeping them blinded? Okay, that was easy. That was fast. What's keeping them blinded? Instability. There's instability in a situation or a person that you feel is going to be your wish fulfillment and it's going to give you everything that you want. Maybe you think this person or this thing is your shining star. Okay? Maybe you think this is the be-all, end-all. But so what are they not seeing? I'm going to get another deck because I'm just kind of curious. What are they not seeing? What is blinded? What is this? What's keeping them blinded? Okay. Hold on. Hopefully I'm going to swipe and it doesn't disappear. Okay, good. Okay. What you don't see. Hello, guys. Oh, congratulations. I'm not seeing what's going on. To see you today. It's my 3-year recovery from heroin. Oh my God. And it's kind of funny because you have the 3 of Cups here. And that's could be a card of partying really fucking hard. So, okay, that's an amazing thing. Congratulations. Let's see. Shining star. That's you. Definitely. So what you don't see, what is blinded, is you moving on to be happy and to receive your wish. And you know what's funny? What you didn't see, and then these 2 cards came out, the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Celebration, happiness, wish fulfillment. And what's the clarifier? Moving on to the 3 of Cups, to the 10 of Cups. No longer being overlooked or overthought of again. That is amazing. So that means maybe you don't even realize you're already in that transition because something you didn't want to see. Maybe you thought you were being foolish wanting this, okay? Spirit's saying you are moving forward. It's a very good thing. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. Even if, I see. Even if maybe if you are, it's either you're in a thought process or maybe you actually already met somebody. And maybe they're saying this thought process or this person you just met or this situation, maybe it's feeling a little bit like, whoa, whoa, what's going on, right? But they're saying, even if it feels a little rocky, that this person might be your star or this situation that you're moving forward into might be the thing that's going to make you that happy, and it's going to give you that 10 of cups, and it's going to make you want to celebrate. Okay, I'm liking this reading already. Yesterday was actually a really good message as well, and it was alluding to all of this as well. So maybe some of you guys just needed to hear that to kind of kick you in the ass, right? To make you say, yes, I'm going to do this. The next cycle is about love. The next cycle is about me loving myself. It's about your self-love. That's it. All right, I'm going to put this deck down, right? Just going to ask Spirit. Did you have anything else with this deck? No, thank you. Just asking. Okay, what else? What do you want to tell them? You know what? Anything else you want to... Wait, should we move on to the healing messages now and advice? Nothing else with the story. Okay, good. All right, because I had a feeling. Healing and advice, Spirit. Healing and advice. What do you want to tell them for this collective? You know. And if you don't know, now you know. Yes, you know. I feel like you have received the message, or you just have this innate feeling of, I know what is for me now. I know it's not for me. And I'm going to stick with this feeling. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. I love that song. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's all right. See? I'm hooked on a feeling. So you are releasing, you know that there's been this false illusion of fear. This false illusion has kept you stuck in fear, okay? But now you're at peace, okay? That's at the bottom of the deck here. You are at peace because now you know. And if you don't know, now you know, okay? You know. You have come to this clarity, the self-realization that you're just not going to fix the shit of the past. Sorry guys, this shit makes me happy because it's good news. This is a good news when you come to this place of knowing what your worth is, what you accept, what you do not accept. It's a beautiful place to be in. Okay, so it makes me happy when people are getting it. That makes me happy. Okay, so let's see. You're still lacking the confidence on which path to choose, but you know the shit from the past is not for you. It's good. Oh, there's 3 here. Didn't even see that. There was no happiness for you in the past cycle. Why? Why, you ask? Because Spirit is saying, because you did not know how to stand in your power of your truth, of who you are, of standing in. We were just talking about this yesterday, right? You were in a cycle of unhappiness for so long. And they're saying it's because you just couldn't stand firm. And maybe, because otherwise Spirit wouldn't be giving me this thought pattern right now, maybe it was like you just didn't know what was going to make you happy because you kept hanging on to this past thing, person, situation, job, whatever the hell it is. But you kept waiting and waiting to think it was going to change. But it didn't. And this is why, if you haven't heard yesterday's reading, go back and listen to it. This is why you are entering a cycle of self-love. And now the reason why you didn't do it before is because you couldn't stand firm as what you wanted. Maybe you just didn't know what you wanted, right? Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we think we know what we want. And then we're like, I don't know. Is that it? Right? We do. We're humans. We're indecisive. See, you just didn't know why. Yeah, I'm saying that you're like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. I feel like there was a level of frustration of not knowing what it is you wanted or what direction. And I think it's keeping you frustrating in this lack of confidence as which path to go on, but yet you still know that you need to take a new path. Because the past one wasn't worth fixing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, hon. Thank you for the compliment. Let's see, what else? There was no blessing in that past life. And I think Spirit's saying, and you are finally coming to this realization. Didn't give you what you wanted. And you're finally coming to this place of knowing. Okay, what else? Spirit, what do you want to tell them with this deck? So, will it be them? I'm just going to ask Spirit a question. Is it them not deceiving themselves, or they won't deal with it? Yes. Okay. That was my first thought. See, you always got to listen to your first thought. You will no longer allow yourself to be in this position of being deceived. But I also feel like you won't allow yourself to be deceiving yourself as well. Because when we allow people to deceive us, it's us deceiving ourselves. That it's okay, or they mean well. Mostly they don't. Mostly they're just selfish people thinking of themselves, right? So you will not allow yourself to be deceived. Because, and now they're saying, and that's 2 times we had the yang in the reverse, okay? But it's like, you knew you couldn't stand in your power, in your truth, in your strength before. All right, I think you're going to come into this balance of standing in your self-power, right? And you're like, I'm not dealing with this shit. No more will I allow somebody to deceive me. I will stand strong in this belief. Good. That's a good thing. I couldn't see this clearly before. Or Spirit saying, you couldn't see this clearly before. You couldn't see the truth. You didn't see the light. You couldn't see how unhappy you were. You couldn't see how this didn't offer you the things you were looking for. Sometimes it has a false illusion. Right? Sometimes we do have that. Right? All that glitters isn't gold. That is a false illusion. It is the mask. But sometimes we just paint this pretty picture of it's all so good. So good. So good. Yeah. And it's not. And we just accept it because that's all we really know. And we just think it's good because it's what we know. And you're like, it could be worse. Leave well enough alone. And sometimes it is good to leave well enough alone, right? But sometimes it becomes the excuse because we don't want to take the action necessary to do what we have to do to make our lives better, right? Ooh, okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, we've got the power. Saying you got the power. You've got their power back. You have the power to create whatever it is you damn well please. Sorry about the noise in the background. You have, it's almost like Spirit, the way they're showing me right now, it's like, you have all the planets in alignment right now. You have all the elements at your disposal. You have the power to create the life that you want. But now you need to know it. Okay? Spirit's saying, you're almost there. It's like you're almost in this place of knowing that you can create anything. It's like the plan is set in motion. It hasn't been set in place though, but it's set in motion. You're moving in this direction. If you don't know it, you will soon. Like things are gonna start falling into place for you, and you're gonna see like it's halfway there. It's not completely there, but you're gonna get to this place of really knowing that you could create anything that you want in your life. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I think Spirit's trying to say, you will have a tower moment, okay? The cards, the 2 predominant cards that are sticking out to me right now, you will see that there's a situation that you've been bounded to that you no longer need to speak to, or no longer need to voice your effort anymore. You're like, this wasn't even giving me what I wanted. This was yesterday, 50-50. It was somewhere in the middle, right? And it was about the union in the middle, right? And that's kind of what just came out, the union in the middle. It's almost like Spirit saying, you don't need to voice anything into this anymore. Spirit's giving me this thought of, You know, sometimes we want to be the I was right kind of person. And then we fight with somebody because you want to prove your point that you were in the right and they were in the wrong. But, where is it? You can't fix it. You can't fix somebody to think that they were wrong and you were right. Sometimes the best power is to walk away, is to say nothing at all. Because when you say nothing, what do you think it does to the other person? At first, it might be angry because it didn't get a rise out of you, right? But what do you think it does to the other person? Because you're not responding. It shuts them down, and then they have to think. So you don't have to be right, okay? You don't have to be right. Just don't say anything. You don't need to say anything. Just let them come to this decision on their own. By you walking away and saying nothing, it will, because they'll start thinking, what did I do? Why didn't they respond? You know what happens in our brains, right? See, if you haven't already, Spirit's saying you are going to make a definitive decision. You are going to end the cycle that you have been hemming and hawing over if this is the right thing to do or not. If you haven't already done so, you're in this groove of making that happen, right? You're going there. Even if you feel like you're not strong enough yet, it's happening. Yeah. You're about to take action. It's like this, like a crank machine, right? It's so hard and heavy the first few times. You're like, oh, I can't turn this. It's stuck. Like you're fighting the water because the water is moving the other direction. And all of a sudden it just gets, okay, I got this. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I got it. Right? And you just start moving. So Spirit's saying like, you're in that heavy cycle of pushing hard to get yourself going, but it's going. It's starting. This action is beginning. For those of you who are in this beginning phase, good, don't stop. And then for those of you who are already in that freaking propel motion, don't stop, right? Because sometimes it gets overwhelming, right? Sometimes it gets hard, it gets heavy, but don't stop. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Yeah, so just keep going. You'll see things are going to start getting better and better. Why? I see. I didn't even have to ask. I see. You have been very patient, but it's weird how they are showing me. Patient in envy because you stayed. So I feel like you've been patient because you were waiting. But I also feel like you were envious of other people on the outside, but you were the one who stayed in this past place, right? You grew envious of what was happening on the outside, but yet you stayed. And maybe that patience is what's going to propel you forward now. But so, kind of like you can't be mad at anybody. You waited. You became envious of the outside world, or maybe friends or people in your circle or people you know, that their life was progressing in a different pattern. But they're saying, but you stayed. You stayed. So you can't be mad at anybody if you were the one who stayed, right? And we were talking about this yesterday too. It's easy to put the blame on somebody else because nobody wants to take the responsibility. Okay, what do you want to tell them with this deck, please, Spirit? It's kind of a lot. Let's see, these are first. So these came out first, and then these came out over here. Okay. So, I read something different. I read frustration, and it's not frustration. But that means frustration is part of this. I think what Spirit's trying to tell me is, I think you've been frustrated in finding your path, You thought you could handle this because you thought things were going to bloom. All right. But there was a lot of frustration that was going on here because you didn't know what to do, what to pick. I think you're coming. I didn't even look at these cards, guys. You're coming to the acceptance now that it's time for you to love you. Okay? Even though you are in fear because you feel like you just don't have the answer yet. It's like you're in fear because you're like, I don't have the key. All right, you don't have the end goal yet, right? You don't know where that end place is, but nobody knows where the end place is, right? And I say this to you guys a lot. It's like, pick a spot, pick that spot right there, okay? That's your goal, right? This is your goal, and you're gonna drive or head to this spot right there. I'm picking the spot on the wall, right? You're not going to end there. You're going to end here, here, there, here, all the way over there. But you're not going to end here. But this is the spot. So just pick a spot or pick a place in your mind of where you're going to go. And just say, I mean, I might end there, but I might end somewhere else. But that's where I'm going to go. Like, that's the direction I'm heading in. And then go with the flow and see what the hell happens. Because that's how spirit works. When we fight against the current is when the shit doesn't work for us, right? So, it's like going to college. I want to become a doctor. Well, I became a garbage man. Whatever. Maybe you didn't become a garbage man. Or maybe you did. But, say you were heading in that medical field and you were like, I want to be a doctor. Or I want to be a brain surgeon. But yet, you're like, I'm going to be a nurse practitioner in an OBGYN's office, which wasn't the goal, but you kind of led into that path, but you didn't. But you're in the medical field now, or, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? This is making any sense to you at all. So just pick a path. You don't need to have the key. You don't need to have the answers. Or even like with my SRT work, right? With this little guy or whatever. It could be my necklace. It could be the microphone. I can use anything that has a swing to it. I could use a string that has anything heavier on the bottom, a heavier weighted swing or a string or whatever. Because I've tested that all out, right? Of course, something lighter is not going to move as much. But even with this, right? If I give you an answer for your future, there's something called free will. Maybe in the Akashic records, or maybe in your record for this lifetime, your goal is here. But free will can bring you anywhere. But the thing is if you let it go and give it to God and say, all right, God, this is my focal point. This is where I'm heading. And then you just kind of go with the flow. That's the best way of going to where you were meant to be. But when we fight it and we're saying, no, I'm supposed to do this, no, but the doors keep closing in your face, there's a reason. Yes, I'm with you, girl. Telling my story. Okay, good. I left the dude and thought, oh, I'm good now, but no, the water was... Right. Actually, I was just having this conversation this morning with, I'm not going to name names, somebody in my circle, somebody in my world. People we know who struggled so hard, and I'm not saying this to offend anybody on this channel or who may be watching this now or later, but they were married, they were trying to have children. They could not get pregnant. They did everything in their power to get pregnant. They didn't even like each other, but they were on this fixation of having children. They did. They had children. They paid a lot of money. It happened. But sometimes it's the universe's way of saying, maybe this person isn't for you. Maybe that's why the universe was making it so damn hard. And because right after that, they got separated and they got divorced. But maybe it was the universe saying, you sure about this? I know you want a family, but maybe this isn't the person you're meant to have it with, you know? And sometimes it means for something else. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. I know a lot of people have a hard time having babies. I know people, I myself had a hard time getting pregnant my first time around. The second two were easy peasy. But, you know, sometimes things don't happen for a reason, and sometimes they happen for a reason, right? But the problem is we don't know the answer. Like my baby number 3, talking about kids, and this is part of the message. I got separated between baby number 2 and baby number 3 with my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? And it's funny because my baby number 3 is 9 years old, and she literally said this to me like not even a few weeks ago. She said to me, Mommy, I know why you got back together with Daddy. You got back together because I was meant to be. I was meant to be born, and he was meant to be my dad. My 9-year-old said that to me. How profound does a 9-year-old think? And that's exactly why. Because we were great. We got back together. Things were amazing. Right? Thank you. And as soon as she was born, the shit started festering over. It took us clearly 9 years. Broke my leg. Oh my God. You have no idea. Like, so many things happened. It was like, what is happening? Like, everything was easy peasy. We got back together. And yeah, smart kid, right? So apparently that was part of the message. And I think for some reason that was meant to come out for you guys. Spirit, this deck, I'm going to see what they have to say. Okay, a whole bunch of cards just fell out. They all fell out sideways. You know, I read my cards how they fall. Okay, so, like I said, don't get mad at me. But you know what? I'm going to take some ownership in this too, because you know what? I was in the same exact situation. Maybe you stayed in a situation because maybe it brought you stability, all right? Financial stability. It had a roof over your head. It fed your mouth, all right? Very hard to walk away from a situation that gives you your survival needs and maybe even more, right? That was like your balance, if that makes any sense, right? So they're saying, but then you started to listen to your gut and you started to disconnect from this and you started to see, you know what? It's time for me to take care of myself. It's time for me to start listening to my intuition. It's time for me to start speaking my truth, okay? Because this is not, maybe this balance that I thought was necessary for me, like I said, for me too, I did the same thing, all right, is not where I needed to stand. And like it, but everything came, I think this knowledge, this knowing, I think this is what Spirit's saying. Like I think it's kind of like a final wrap up of this story that we've been talking about right now. Okay, and then Archangel Messages, and then any questions? You can start writing your questions down because I'm gonna clean this up after this, and you guys, we can ask Spirit what it is. I'll ask Spirit what questions you have. Any final message here? All right. Sorry. Hello. Spirit saying, you need to breathe easy that this wasn't meant to be. It's almost like be at peace that it wasn't meant to be. Any reason why you want to say this to them? Because this person was not your beloved. Even if you thought, or this situation wasn't your true partner, your true person. Okay? It's almost like saying, be at rest. I know you've been stressed over this. It's okay. It's all good. It was meant to be this way. All right, so any questions, guys, you can start jotting them down, and I will answer them, and I will do SRT, and If I have to use the cards, I'll use the cards. That's why I pick them all up, because you never know what deck I gotta use. One second. I'll answer that. You were the first person yesterday too, I think, right, Queen to be? Who asked the question? Let's see. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just remembering. Sometimes my memory is not all that peachy keen. Yep. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm just going to take my book out just in case. Because, you never know. And I like to have a number chart in front of me just in case I need to ask the percentage. Like I'm probably going to ask right now for you, Queen to be. Let me just ask Spirit, because I already did. I have 2 pages of prayers and intoning before I even came live today. But now I just want to double check that everything is copacetic. Am I speaking to my high self? Is there anybody else speaking through this pendulum besides my high self? Are there any other energies speaking through this pendulum besides my high self? All right, good. Okay. Okay. Queen to be wants to know, will my litigations be successful? Yes, they will be successful. I'm going to ask the percentage because it may be successful, maybe it may not be 100%, but it might be more in your favor. You know what I mean? 0 to 100. How successful will it be? It's moving, that's why I'm waiting. Like 80%? It'll be 80% successful, which I think is a pretty good number, right? I mean, we always want 100, but 80 is pretty damn good. Okay. What else? What do we have here? Yvonne, will I meet my twin flame this month? No. How about this? Let's go a bit broader spectrum. Will she meet her twin flame by the end of this calendar year? No. Will she meet her twin flame in months or years? Years. Single digits or double digits? Single. All right, how many years? 1, 2. Is it 2 though? Is it like more like 1.5 or closer? Closer to 2 years? Okay, so not in 2 years, like short of, just shy of 2 years. Spirit's saying yes. Yeah, just shy of 2 years, you'll meet your twin. Sorry, but she'll meet plenty of soulmates along the way, correct? Yeah, you're gonna meet so many people. Don't worry about it. Don't focus on the twin. It'll just happen. Let's see. Remember what I was just saying in this reading. Go with the flow. Maybe your aim is, your focus is there, but see what happens. Enjoy life. Don't focus on the twin, because you never know. You might meet an amazing. Well, is she meant to be with a twin? Yes. So you might meet amazing people along the way, but you need to meet these people. Spirit's saying yes. Okay. All right. Let me read this. Sorry, guys. Just K. What should my next step be? I've been feeling better slowly, but I feel super strange for a bit, wondering what is next for me. Well, we were just talking about this, right? In the reading, about you don't need to know the key, but let's see if they will guide you in some way. Conscious K wants to know where her next step is. Can you help show her? Is there like a clue? Can you give her the answer, or can you give her a clue? A clue. So they're going to give you a clue. All right. Can you show me in a chart? So where can you show me in this chart? What is it, in the outside or the inside circle? Or outside or inside circle? All right. What is it? It's kind of doing something weird. Hold on a second. I'm waiting. So are you trying to say she needs to be more spiritual? Is she supposed to go on like a spiritual path kind of thing? No. So what's her name? It's so weird. I'm going to try to show you what it did. The clue is, and now I have to figure it out. All right, so this is my first chart, chart number 1. I'm going to try to hold this where everything doesn't rip out. There's an outside circle. And I said, is the clue on the outside or on the inside circle? And it's at the inside circle. And then what it did was it started here and just started going, pointing at everything in this freaking circle. Sorry, guys. Let me see if there's another clue why they showed me that. That's why I'm a little bit like, I've never seen it do that. So I'm kind of like, what? All right. Is it something in this circle that is the clue? No, you just wanted to show me the inside circle. Is it something that she has to do with the inside circle? Her inside circle. Inner healing? Her inner circle, like her family circle? Friend circle? Family or friend circle or both? Something to do with, is it a friend circle with her friends, actual friends, or is it like more work? Friends or more work? All right, you have an inner circle that you need to focus on, okay? It kind of is saying more of like a work circle. So I don't know what you do for work or if there is like work that you're doing. Is it the work she's doing right now? Is it a path that she's going to find? Will it be soon? Will it be weeks or days or weeks or months? Is it going to just present itself to her kind of thing? So in a few weeks, I'm just curious about how many weeks. How many weeks? Seven to 8 weeks. All right, in about 7 to 8 weeks, something is going to present itself to you. An inner circle of people or of all right, so something is gonna come open to you for your inner circle within 7 to 8 weeks. But there's something about the inside circle. I'm not sure what that means, but you're gonna probably is she gonna figure it out when it presents itself to her? Okay, yes. It's like a hell yes. It's like a big yes. You see how big it's swinging? You see how I'm not moving my hand? Yeah. So in like 7 to 8 weeks, something is going to present itself to you. There's going to be an inside circle, which I'm not really sure, or maybe an inside, and like an inner group, maybe not a group, a circle. It has to do with a circle, an inner circle. Yes, an inner circle. Something with an inner circle. Something is going to present itself. Is there anything else you can give her as a clue here? Okay, what is it? Is it in a chart? No. Is it something else you're going to point to on this page? What is it? Creator? Refining consciousness? Okay. So whenever she gets in contact with this, she's going to like change her way of thinking. Okay, yes. So something... Whenever this happens, your mindset is going to change. Things are going to evolve, let's say, spirit, right? Will it be slow or fast? Like, yeah. So in like 7 to 8 weeks, something is going to present itself to you. Your mindset's going to change very quickly, and I think you're going to know this is your like inner people, inner group. All right. I hope that helps you. That was kind of in depth. All right, it can't give you the specifics unless it's actually in a chart, which it clearly wasn't, but it gave me clues, so hopefully that helps you. Okay, let's see. Queen to be, will she take 80% of her litigations? Will she take or receive 80%? Let me word it exactly. Will she take 80%? It's saying yes. Okay. I'm assuming it has to do with wealth, with monetary. You'll have 80%. That's what it's saying. Um, is it material things or money? Material things. You'll have 80%. Um, is this involving cash as well? Yes. Will she get 80% of what she wants in cash or money flow? No. You'll get 80% of. If I knew more specific questions, I would ask it more specific. But whatever the value thing you'll have 80% of that. But then will she receive a monetary thing as well? Yes, you will receive. And what percentage of monetary will she receive? Is that like 50%? 40? 60? 60% of the monetary? That's what it's saying right now, but hopefully this shit. Can free will change this, spirit? Yes. So if some weird situation perchance happens, can it change this outcome? Yes. Right now, that's kind of what's written for you. But free will happens. So if something happens, like an explosive moment, no. But if somebody decides to take a different course of action, no. What? I wish I knew the right answers to questions to ask. If something changes, like if somebody decides to speak differently, act differently, if somebody acts differently, her or the other person. So if you act differently, it could change the outcome. I hope that's going to give you the clarity that you need. Okay. Star Myers. Are my mother's ashes hexed? And if so, what do I do? Are Star Myers' mother's ashes hexed? No. I'm going to ask a different question. Are there dark energies attached to her mother's ashes? Yes, there are. So spirit doesn't speak our language, right? Is her mother attached to those ashes? Has her mother passed on? Is she on the other side? So she's not lingering. Does she come to visit at all? She doesn't really come to visit. But there are dark energies attached to those ashes. Are the dark energies attached to the ashes? Are they the mother's energies? Are they familial energies, family energies? Is it energies of people who worked at the crematory? No. Is it like just others? No. Can you show me what is attached to those ashes? Can you show me on any chart? Okay, so Spirit's going to try to show me what's attached to those ashes. What is it? Is it in chart 3? Is it a soul family? Extra souls. How many extra souls? Sorry, this frustrates me when I have extra souls because they're fucking annoying. How many extra souls are attached to those ashes? 6? Double-digit number? 60? More? Is it double or triple digit? All right, I have a question. All right. Because that's impossible. Spirit. All those souls attached to those ashes. Is it from all the people who have been cremated where the mother was cremated? Yes. That's like a fuck yeah. Okay? All right. Can we clear this for her? I'm going to clear it for you right now. For free. So, because that's not fun. Normally I would make you set up an appointment, but is it causing issues for her? Her family? Is it causing issues for family? No. Just for her personally? Is it causing for anybody else? No. Just her. Are the ashes in the house? with you or very close to you? Spirit's saying yes, they're very close to you or in the house, someplace very close proximity. Okay, so 600 more in the hundreds or thousands? Hundreds or thousands? In the thousands. It's not like any one extra soul or soul. It's just, it's not whole, it's just pieces of them. Pieces of them. Yeah, pieces of thousands of people who were cremated where your mother was cremated. All right, can we clear and remove it completely, please? Yes, Spirit's saying yes, we will. We are going to clear and remove that. It's a big ass circle. That's all I'm saying. And then when this is done, I'm going to ask Spirit, how long is it going to take for you to feel and see the difference of these souls being removed from your mother's ashes? Guys, while Spirit is doing this, because this is what it does. Do you see? I'm not moving my hand for it to do that. So this is its clearing. It's removing all these souls that are attached to those ashes. So I think I said this, one of the first things. If you have antiques in your house, or things that were handed down to you, or things that were given to you, even like if you like to go shopping in a consignment shop, energies can be attached, or if you like shopping at antiques, to anything that you purchase, anything that you bring or somebody gave to you, like, oh, this was your great-grandmother's. You might have your great-grandmother's spirit in there. It may not do any harm, but you might have other people's energies and spirits. Or say if somebody was envious of your grandmother for having this ring, that energy still sticks to it. And it will fuck with your world. I can remove it. So if you're having issues, like whoever just asked me, Star, okay, please contact me, because it will fuck you over. like you can have health issues, you'll have blocks in your life, it will cause you to be angry with people, it will cause people to be angry with you, it'll cause blockages in your life. I did a massive clearing today for somebody's workplace. They had over 4,000 dark energies lingering in that place. Like, seriously. And there's nothing but animosity and anger that runs through that place. But I did a clearing. And so what I was saying, this clearing, it's still going, honey. All right? All that energy is still being removed from your mother's ashes. And it's not even your mother. it's a freaking shitty part. Sorry. You at least would want your mother's spirit to linger there. So I can remove it. It takes weeks for it to dissipate. How I explained it this morning is like, you go into a room and you smoke a cigarette. It's strong. Somebody's in your face, right? Hold on. Are all these energies removed from the mother's ashes yet? Removed and cleared? No, remove and clear them. You can clear as I talk, okay? Sorry. Fucking with spirit. It's strong, right? When the smoke is right there in your face. That's like all these energies, extra souls, dark energies, whatever the fuck wants to fight with you or linger there, right? I clear and remove it. So now it's like walking into that room and you're like, it's not strong, but you smell it. The cigarettes, the smoke is still there. It's lingering. Now it's like embedded in like the furniture and in the rugs or in your car, So now you're like, I need to leave the windows open for a few weeks to really air out this place. It's like that. It needs to air out. So the bulk of it will be gone, but it takes a few weeks for the energy to completely dissipate. Okay. Hold on. Are her mother's ashes clear yet? Spirit. No, still not clear. All right. Clear and remove all the dark energies from her mom's ashes, please. Do you see how long it takes? You shouldn't have to deal with that. And this is why I was talking today, if you were watching. And I was talking because I was clearing this person's workplace. And I said, isn't it funny? There's this parallel universe that we don't even know exists. We don't see it, but they're all around us. It's kind of fucking scary, actually. And I asked about these people, these energies in this workplace situation. And I said, do they do it for fun? And they don't. They do it for a demonic purpose. It's almost like this. When they love to wreak chaos. They wreak chaos in your life. And when they see the chaos happen and they feel your energy, you're getting angry and somebody explodes at this person, this one. It's like that internal feeling of like, yes, I fucked your world up. That's what these things do to you. It's horrible, right? And it's like, this is why there's so many issues at your workplace. Hold on. Are Star's mother's ashes completely cleared of all the dark energy? Finally, yes. Okay, wait. At what percentage is she of all these negative souls, extra souls are gone? 1,000 million %. Yep. Spirit's gone. Yep. 1,000. It's clean. You should. How many weeks will she start noticing this change of energy in her place? Will she notice something immediately? Yes. Okay. For how many weeks will it take for this to completely dissipate from wherever her ashes are? How many weeks? Wow. Will it take weeks or months? 9 weeks? That's a lot. 9 weeks. Wow. If she moves the ashes, will it make any difference? No, because it was just on her. Oh, all right. So in 9 weeks, you're going to see a big difference. You're going to see a difference immediately, but in 9 weeks, you're really going to feel this energy completely gone. Completely gone? Completely gone. Anything? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That actually, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real honest with you. That is probably the largest amount of time I've experienced so far in clearing spirits. So were they just a lot of angry souls? I have a question. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm lingering here, but I'm curious. Why were these people holding on? Were they angry they were being cremated? Was it against their wishes? Is that why there was so much animosity and anger? Yes. So a lot of people who were cremated, it wasn't their dying wish. And did they feel pain? No. They were just infuriated that their family members or whomever chose to burn them. And this is why it's so important to follow the wishes of somebody who's passed on, guys. Okay, let me scroll down to the next question. I'm sorry, guys. These are taking a long time. Now you see why it's important to do one-on-one. But I want to do this for you guys because I want you to see the work of SRT and what it does. It's not just twin flame, like I said yesterday. That's like the smallest little portion of it. It's not anything too much even to do about relationships, although you could have relationship blocks. It's so much more in depth. It's like 1,000 times of layers, like you have no idea. Okay, let's see. Oh, love you too, honey. Someone put a spell on them? No, somebody did not put a spell on her ashes. No, we know the truth now. Oh my God. You haven't received them yet, but you know. She didn't receive them, but were you feeling the energy? You must have been feeling it. You were worried to bring them in the house, but you own them. But you didn't, oh God, see, okay. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Oh, you're very welcome. Sorry, you know what it is? As I have myself on like these questions, his screen doesn't move, so I can't see what's going on, because then if I start scrolling, I start getting confused, and then I gotta find my space again, or my place, I should say. Are you cursed? Renault? I can't even pronounce your name. Renault? Ulrich? I'm just gonna say. Is that person cursed? Spirit knows who you are. No, you're not cursed. Does this person have a lot of blockages? You have a lot of blockages, but you are not cursed. From this lifetime or past lifetime. Like, is this person's life very complicated? Like, from the average person, how complicated? So what's the average person's complication? Please give me a percentage. Average person's complications about 70%. And this person who asked, that I can't pronounce her name, what's their level of complication? In the thousands. Okay, so is there anything I can do immediately to help this person, Spirit? Any type of clearing we can remove quickly that will help? Do they need a full clearing? So I'm sorry, but you, how many hours? All right, you would need at least 2 hours of clearing to start removing the largest blockages in your life. And a lot of it has to do with past life. Sorry, I'm asking questions. All right, so this is a lot of karma that you reaped from past lives, from the bad things you have done in past lives. They're saying you're not a bad person in this lifetime, but they're saying that past lives, you had a lot of things. So there's a lot of karma, but we can remove it. Yes, Spirit's saying yes. We can remove all this past karma that has been built into you, but we would need to set up an appointment. So that would be, you would have to email me at phoenixrisingbydior at Gmail. Sorry, hun. But you're not cursed, so that's a good thing. I've got both parents' ashes in my car. Oh no. The door's locked and keep acting crazy and unlocking it. Are her parents the ones that are doing it? The unlocking Elaine Bird's doors? Do they just, your parents are doing that to you? Is that their way of like letting her know that they're present, Spirit? Yeah. Are there any other ways that they're doing it now? So just know when you're having a weird electrical issues, it's them speaking to you. It's them saying, "Hey, I'm here." Do they like to hang out with her? Are they her spirit guides now? No, they just like to come and hang out. Have they passed on? Both of them? Okay, good. They passed on. They just like to come and say hello. That's their way of saying hello, right? Yes. Okay, that's funny. You can ask a question. You just got to write it, honey, and hopefully I have enough time to answer. Who is unlocking my car? Who's unlocking her car? Is it her dad? It's your mom unlocking the car. Who's locking the doors? Is it the mom or the dad? Are they unlocking the doors or locking the doors? Hold on a second. So, unlocking the door, mom or dad? Unlocking. Hold on, Spirit's confusing me. Now I'm confused. Who keeps locking the doors, mom or dad? Dad. Who keeps unlocking the doors, mom or dad? Mom. So mom is unlocking the doors and dad is locking the doors. Is there a reason why? Is it they're trying to tell her something? It's just their way of saying, "Hey, we're here." Maybe that means something for you. Did your mother try to always open the doors for you and your dad always try to lock the doors on you? Or your mother always try to push you to do things in your life and your dad always try to hold you back? I don't know. That could mean something. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot. Let's see. Do souls attach to cremains more than burials? Do souls attach more to cremains or to the burial grounds? To the burial ground, actually. So a lot of times, just so you know, when you visit somebody who passed, they always know, right? They always know. They know that you go and visit them. Don't think they don't know. They know. Okay? You look really good today. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glowing. Just got to take a shower and fix my hair. I'm glad I didn't miss this live. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice. Love you too, hon. Let's see. Angela, how do I do a clearing for at a cemetery burial tomorrow, 1 p.m. for your mom's funeral? Should you do it at the funeral? You should just, I think you should wait after the funeral. You want to do it in private. Should I? Are you religious at all? So one thing is, or what you could do, all right, what you could do, I don't know if you're religious at all, but if you believe in the cross, or if you believe in any type of religious thing, all right, like a cross, or whatever, Buddha, or whatever it is that you believe in, if you have faith in an object, I don't have faith in the object because I know I can create it out of any object. But people put, like, or if it's a hazma, like I have on my neck, or evil eye, whatever it is that you have faith in, put it in there. Put it in, right? Put it in there. You don't have to put it in the coffin. You can even just drop it in the grave. So that's one way of protecting the area, okay? I'm asking a question. I'm asking, should she drop a stick of sage in there or a piece of sage? Will that help protect it as well? Yeah. So I was going to say when you're done the next day or a few days later to go around and do sage around there. But what you can do is drop sage. If you don't have it, maybe you can go get it. And if you don't, you can even bury it in the soil, right, afterwards. Because sometimes you have to order it because you can't just go buy sage. I mean, can she buy sage from like the grocery store sage? No, it has to be like sage, dried sage, yeah. So not sage for eating. You can drop sage in there, or like I said, something that you believe in. Because this is the thing. I'm gonna ask Spirit a question in front of all you guys. So front and back is yes. This way is no. Circling is clearing. Okay? I'm gonna show you something. And for all you holy rollers, I'm a very religious and spiritual person. Do not crucify me. But I'm gonna prove you something. Does the cross have power? Back and forth. No. This is me proving it to you. Does the cross have power? If you believe the cross has power, yes. I had said something like, oh, maybe, look at this, yes. I'm not moving my hand, okay? So I had said something a long time ago in one of my vibes. Jesus came down, for those of you who believe in religion. And I always knew this. And now that I have this that I can utilize, now I know, because I've asked the questions, and now it's like I know. And I always knew it. I knew it. And I've tried to teach you guys about this, but now I know. So Jesus came down, right? He taught us a lot of things. He was an amazing healer, right? But he said something that was written in the Bible. Now, everything has been contorted in the Bible. It's not really the words they said, but it's the gist, right, of the messages they want to put out there, amongst other things. He said, if you believe, you will be healed. If you believe, you will be saved. Mankind contorted it. And if they say, if you believe in God, you will be healed. If you believe in this will happen. No. It's just like the cross I just showed you. I just proved it to you. The cross means nothing. But if you believe in the cross, then it exists. Is this making sense? You getting this, guys? So if you believe, for whoever asked the question, Angela, that cross, or whatever it is that you're going to put in that grave, is going to protect your mother, it will. Do you understand? So please pick something that you have the utmost faith in that will protect. That is the thing you pick. If you believe that salt is the thing that's going to protect your mom, because salt is actually, salt, is salt one of the strongest things here on the earth? Sea salt is one of the strongest things here on earth, to believe it or not. You can even put in some sea salt and believe nothing shall pass and penetrate her, or penetrate her soul, or her being, herself, or whatever the grounds, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So salt is huge. So whatever you believe in is the strong, it will protect. All right, hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, sorry guys, I just want to teach you. I'm teaching you as I'm going through. Guys, if you want to book an appointment, you need to email me at phoenixrisingbydior. There's at gmail.com. There's a lot of things that I can do through me being at home, through video chat. I can also clear your house from my family room to yours or wherever you are at. Let's see. I'm just asking Spirit a question. Okay. I didn't know. I was like, can I perform exorcisms? No. But the dark energies, I can remove all the dark energies. Right. But I also can remove all the dark energies from your house. And anything that is dwelling in there, I can remove it. Yes, and the people, they took everything from me, so I thought. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm not trying to ask another question, but I truly believe my brother and dad always close and helping me in mine, and you give me confirmation and presence. Aw. Yeah, they're always around. Is it only... Well, I guess. I mean, just ask a question. Maybe I can see. Let's see. Maybe they want... They don't want out of the car. All right. I've had a lot of signs being brought to me, to my awareness. And others testing me about my ex-twin. Can you ask what his intentions are towards me? Is he coming towards me? Ariel, is her twin coming towards her right now? The signs, are they meant because... Wait, hold on. Her ex. Is her ex coming towards her? Is her ex her twin? Your ex is not your twin. It's your ex that's coming towards you, but he's not your twin. If this ex comes towards her, should she take this person back into her life? No. Is this person good for her? No. Do they have any good intentions for her? They do. Will it be really good in the beginning? No. They have good intentions. This person, I think, is a very dark energy. I'm gonna ask again. If she wants to take, if this person comes back to her, should she allow this person back into her life? They're saying no. What percentage should this person be in her life? Minus 1,000. They're saying you don't want this person in your life. Let's see. Sorry. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hello, Jose. How are you? All right. I think I'm done answering everybody's questions. I hope so. There was a lot of things to scroll through. All right. I'm just going to clear and remove and do like a mop up. Clear, remove, mop up all the energies, close all the portals. Let me see. Hold on a second. 1 second. They have kids together, right? But doesn't mean that she should take him back, right? just to give you a little bit, you think that's rough? The person I have the 3 kids with, this is their last lifetime here. And guess where they're going after this lifetime? They're not going to heaven. They have been proven every single lifetime that they just could not do right. These lifetimes are for us to learn, are for us to prove who we truly are inside. So you don't just go to hell immediately. So we'll give you another chance. 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 But then it's like, when you're a parent and you're just like, I had enough. That's it. You're done. No more. So, yeah. Is her ex, is this his lifetime? No. Yeah, my ex, this is his last lifetime. And I cannot even tell him. And I asked Spirit, is there anything I can do to help? And they said, no, there's nothing I can do. No matter how much I clear him, that is his path. So, freaking sucks. Can you tell me about your job promotion? Do you have any specific questions about your job promotion? Oh, thank you. Thank you. But guess what? We all choose our path, right? You choose to be good, you choose to be bad. We all choose our paths. He wants to know about his promotion. Is there anything you can show me? Because I'm not sure what it is that he wants to know about his job promotion. Is there a chart? Okay, inside or outside? Show me. Are you actually being promoted? Did they tell you you were gonna have a promotion? Okay. So is it gonna be? So I'm gonna reword this. Okay. Okay. This promotion is a new job within the same company. Because it was funny. It was showing me final blessing. So it was saying like, all right, so that other part is going to be over. So hold on a second. So how is that going to go? Is it going to go well for him? Yes. Will it be very successful? Yes. It's like a hell yes. It's going to be good. Whatever this promotion is, it's going to be good. It's clearly can't tell me what the promotion is, but will it be difficult? No. Is it going to be hard for him, this promotion? Like, is it going to be a lot more work? They're saying yes, but like it's a small yes, right? I've learned like how spirit communicates with me, so it's going to be hard, but not like where you can't handle it. It's like I think it's going to be hard for a minute, a few months, kind of thing, and then you're going to be fine. Yeah, but they're saying it's going to be very successful, right? This new line that he's going into, new avenue. Yes, it's going to be very successful. Hi, can you tell me, is Daniel coming back to me? Jenna Davis, is Daniel coming back? They're saying no. Daniel is not coming back. I don't know who Daniel is, but they're saying Daniel is not coming back. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a relationship or whatever it is, but I don't know how else to guide these questions. All right, I'm gonna clear all this, guys. Okay, but wait, hold on. I feel bad just giving you the answer. No, he's not coming back, but I don't know. I wish I knew more. All right, because I don't know if you've been watching this every day. Every time I do a live, I do this at the end. You have to ask the right question. And I might need a little bit more than just is Daniel coming back. But I don't know the situation, so I don't know how to take it apart to find out. Like maybe he's going to come back in a different way. Is he going to come back in a different way? Like, He's going to talk at all? Is he going to talk to her at all? But he's not going to come back. So you guys might communicate, but not physically, right? No. Or I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm wording it right because I don't really know the situation. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. No more questions for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Please mop it up, Spirit. Clean everything up around me and everybody who's asked a question and everybody I've answered a question to. Put a layer of protection around everybody who's been watching, please. And just remove anything dark that's easy to remove at the moment. Like, guys, honestly, like, you just really can't make this shit up. I'm not moving my hands. If you see a slight move, it's because there's a little bit of gravity going on and I just got to hold it straight. I'm not manipulating anything. Clear everything, mop it up, close it up, and just clear it all up, please. Don't leave any portals open, close up any portals. Put any protection on people who need it right now, please, Spirit. It's still going. It's going to take a minute, I think. There's a lot of people on here. And even for you people who didn't ask questions, sometimes they just can pick up your energy. And if they feel that there's somebody who needs something immediately, they will do what they have to do to clear it up. Because I'm not dealing with one-on-one person right now. I'm dealing with, at the moment, I see 13 people in here. Before there was more. So those energies can linger here. And so Spirit is just kind of cleaning it all up, you know? Hold on a second, it's almost done. Okay, Spirit, is the mop up complete? Yes. Anything else we need to do here? No. Okay, guys. All right, so we are done for today. For those of you who are just chiming in, you can rewind. It's very interesting, very in-depth. I think every time you guys are here for the SRT part, you're learning a little bit more. I can't right now because I just closed it up. I'd have to do all the prayers again, which takes me about 5 to 10 minutes just to do all the prayers again. But chime in tomorrow. If you have me saved, subscribe. You'll receive a notification once I go live. Something should come up on your phone. And at the end of my lives, I do the SRT stuff, the SRT questions, or any questions. Sometimes Spirit says you need to go to a deck, and a deck will tell you. Okay, guys, but I have to run because I've been on here for an hour and 18 minutes. You know, I don't even make any money off of YouTube doing the lives. I make nothing. So this is all volunteer for you guys. All right, guys, but I have to run, but I will be back tomorrow. Okay, guys, love and light. Bye.